Okay, he's got me some more details for you guys. And it's about Avatar Foundation. He wants you guys to know that Avatar Foundation will control all bank accounts. Anyone who gets fired from his job or is not employed will have his accounts frozen. He'll have 7 days after he's fired, or 7 days after Christmas if they're just a rich brat. And after that, they will be forced to live in a shelter. They'll get food and water, but they won't be able to leave that shelter until they get a job. See, the biggest problem, and the reason why the economy is the way it is because if people have too much money, they don't want to work. That is not happening. It does not matter how much money you have, you are going to work. From the age 18 to the age 50. In the age 50 to 60, it's their choice. They don't have to, but if they want to, they can. But after 60, they will be retired. And they will get their supplies and their supplements a whole lot better than Social Security ever did through Avatar Foundation. We'll get housing built for them. We'll get them set up. But everyone between the ages of 18 and 50 will work. Now, some of you might say, well, they're disabled. Yeah. And there's a lot of disabled people who will say that's bullshit. There's something they can do. And that's going to be up to the sheriff of that city. Because in reality, yeah, there are limited occupations for some. And there's only so many of those types of positions. But, I mean, tell me you ain't got no arms. Guess what? You're a perfect Walmart greeter. You know, or you ain't got legs. You're a perfect person to be on the phone. So, you know, everyone is going to work. And then comes those with the mental issues. I got the privilege of staying in one of your suicide clinics. 90% of those people just don't have a home. They don't know where they're going. They don't know what to do. That isn't going to be a problem. However, those that have the real mental disorders, the brain disease, that is a real thing. And there's not much God can do about those situations. Those brains are malfunctioning. And that is a fact. So we will have to do our best with the real mental patients. However, most I have seen are not that. They just don't know where they're going or what to do with their life. They don't have a home. So we will adjust that as time goes. But There's going to be a ton of bankers. We aren't going to need all them guys. Lawyers, we aren't going to need any of them. 0 lawyers needed. Pretty much everybody in financial stock markets and futures and bullshit pyramids and yeah, you dudes are going to work. Yeah. The stock market exchange is going to be an empty floor. Because God's buying all the stock. Well, he may be. We're on that. We still haven't decided if we're doing this on faith, aren't we? No, we haven't. But he did want me to tell you, it is not without of his reach to say, for example, that if a country, no, a state like Japan, because Japan's going to be a state, it's not going to be a country. And I'll let you know what country it belongs to when Christmas comes. But say, for example, Japan, he could literally say, that's it. I don't want nobody living in that. Nope. They all got to get off that stupid ass island. And we will have to do it. We will have to evacuate them. No one will go to heaven that lives on that property. And he wants me to make sure that every country, every state, every location on this planet, he can do that. And he might just do that. So, in case any of you guys out there wondering if you're going to play ball or not. Because the rest of the world, they're tired of the rich getting richer. They're tired of hearing about starving children, poor people, awful living conditions. This is what this is all about. We're going to stop that. And we're going to fix all those problems. Avatar Foundation is going to be bringing in a lot of cash. All that is going back to the people. In each country, its lease money that comes will go back into that country. For infrastructure. Construction. A lot of construction needs to be done. There's a lot of buildings that need to be demolished. And new, modern, efficient ones put up. That means we're going to need raw materials. It means we're going to need construction materials. We're going to need our cornflakes. We're going to need all this stuff. People are going to have to work. And so therefore, that is going to be the way it is. People are going to have to work. Or we will freeze their accounts. And that's the way it's going to have to be. If they want to live in a shelter, they can choose that too. But they won't leave that shelter either. They will be stuck in that shelter until they decide they want to go get a job. And then when their employer tells them that they're hiring them and that they're starting on this date, that's when they get out of that shelter. And we'll give them housing. Not until then. There's enough of the free rides going on. We got help wanted signs everywhere. A third of the people actually working. That's all changing. That's all changing. And they can't say, well, I'm going to live at my mom's house. No, you are 18. You either get a job or you will go to the shelter. Mom and Dad ain't got a damn thing to say about it. That's the way it's going to be. St. Patrick, Christ the second, your second king, God's second son. Signing off.